What's going on, guys? Here, this is Buzz, and today we're going to be going over just some Minecraft maps. So recently I've been while being on the YouTube games, I've come across a few videos that have been quite interesting and have caused me to click. I guess that's like clickbait. And these are these 92% of you can't see this or things like that. These 92% videos. And some of them are actually pretty interesting. They're all about like optical illusions and things like that. So I was wondering, like, do they have any of this kind of stuff on Minecraft? And they do. They are optical illusion maps, and I'd like to showcase them. So here's my version of 92% of you can't see this in Minecraft. Now, assuming you haven't seen these maps before at least. Now go ahead and put in the comment section down below your favorite optical illusion, and I'm going to try to reply to about 200 of those comments. So you have a good shot. If you comment, you give me a reply. That's pretty much it though, guys. Hope you enjoy, and here we go. Alright guys, to start everything off, we're going to go with this like eye illusion right here. And if you have any questions about this map, go ahead and comment down below. Both these maps that I will showcase to you guys will be in the description as well, so you guys can try it out yourself. And here it is right here. Let's start off. I'm going to kind of show you what's going on right here. Alright, so as you can see, guys, if you just keep going around, it looks like the next set of eyes is looking at you. It's just really creepy. I don't like this optical illusion at all. I think it's quite creepy. So there's the first one. It's the little box. There's actually a parkour map to this, so if you're into that, you can go do that yourself. Alright guys, so here is the second map, and this is the one I really wanted to showcase right here. This is the World of Illusions map by Bigger or something like that. Not sure 100% what his name is, but he's the same guy who created the Dropper, so he's very credible, very good at making these maps. If you haven't played the Dropper, absolutely insanely good map. Put your render settings too far, or 32 chunks or whatever it is, because you will not get the effect that he's trying to show you. So there's 8 different maps, and they all have really cool looking kind of illusions that you really didn't expect. So here we go with the first one. As you can see, the first one now, you can see these kind of like chunks that are like blocking you in, but I kind of deleted them because I went on to creative mode so I can show you what goes behind these illusions. So as you can see right here, this is kind of what looks like a cube. If you look at it long enough, it looks like a cube connected by several different balls, and it has like these red sticks, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, pretty simple there. Nothing really kind of like changing it. But if we go ahead and we actually go around, you can see, oh, it just kind of like expanded. It's actually 2 triangles, and they're just kind of connected. So as you can see right here, very interesting looking. There's 2 poles, and we have what looks like, I mean, it looks 100% different than you actually see over here. So for the sake of like not showing you the other illusions, I kind of like cut different places. So we're back up here. As you can see, there's kind of like illusions over there, but it looks 100% different, guys, doesn't it? We're gonna get you closer. That's just so weird how it just kind of just whoop, and it's about to connect right back again. Normal, not normal. So very trippy, very weird. We're gonna go on to the next one now. That is the cube one. Okay, so here's number 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This looks like, let's get all these redstone blocks, whatever they are, so we can kind of check them out. This looks like what just looks like kind of like a spiraling staircase, and it's just kind of blue, but it's like 3-dimensional. Doesn't it look 3-dimensional? But let's take a look. It's actually not connected, guys, at all. It's actually a huge distance in between both of these, but because of the different angles, this is all about angling, as you guys can kind of tell. Very, very cool. It's at this specific angle. You can't really do it at any other angle to where it looks kind of different. You have to have that specific angle. I mean, it looks very normal at this angle, but any other angle, it actually just totally looks different. And even does right there, it doesn't look like it's that far apart, but as you get closer and closer, you're like, dang, that's a lot further apart than I actually thought it was. So one of my favorite parts about this is just being able to kind of see the difference, see it kind of open up, see what looked like a really cool illusion, what looked real, actually not be real. So that's number 2. That's our next one. Let's go on to our third one. Alright, so here's our third one right here. This might be be the most obvious one out of all of them, but this is because I guess I don't know. All I have to do, I had to actually find the perfect angle because I could not figure this out. But if you look at it right there, it's actually kind of like disconnected. These two parts were never connected in the first place. Very interesting to see how they kind of just like, just as simple as taking down two little areas kind of just totally throws off the whole thing. So we're gonna go ahead. It's really interesting to see how two areas kind of like throws off the whole dynamics of everything. And you have to have like a specific angle every time, like I said, in order for this thing to actually work out. So it has to like line up both of these things. This is the hardest thing to do. This one, like I said, is probably the easiest one to kind of recognize. So let's go on to the fourth one now. So here's the fourth one over here. You guys can probably already tell now because we've started it. I want you guys to comment before you see this and tell me what is off, what is going to be the thing that actually looks different in this. For me, I have not seen this yet, so I kind of want to see, like, my guess is actually going to be there's something going on in this little middle area right here. But like I said, guys, this is what makes it to where like the 92% can't notice the difference. They can't notice what's going on, and they can't figure out what is causing this to look this way. So let's go ahead and break these blocks around me and see what caused this, or what is here and looks different. So, oh god, oh no. Well, that didn't work out like I thought it would. Guys, this is probably the coolest one yet. This is literally a 2D object. I mean, it's just a square with this going on right here, this little staircase movement. It made it look like it was interwoven in a way that I totally thought differently. So it's literally just a box, a 2D box, made to look like a three-dimensional object, which I think is what they call a impossible object. So it's kind of over to the side right here. As you can see, that looks so three-dimensionally now. You can kind of tell now that you look after the fact that like what was going on, it looks more like a two-dimensional object, but before, like I was looking at it, it looks so much like a three-dimensional kind of like interwoven thing. And I don't know if I'm just a simple-minded person or if this is actually like pretty cool looking. Let's go on to our fifth one now. We're almost getting done there, and let's find what are we looking for? Where are we going? Okay, we're rendering it right now. So looking at this one, it does look like it's interwoven, but I can almost guarantee you that this one, like the last one, was a two-dimensional object. Now I think that's the case right here. I'm not 100% sure, but just looking at it beforehand, it looks so much different than when you actually look at it after. It's so interesting to see. Let's go ahead and check it out right now, and it is exactly what we all thought it was, guys. It was just a two-dimensional object with a few kind of like staircase movements to make it look three-dimensional. This is all on the same plane. Very cool stuff to see. I know a lot of you guys probably know these kind of tricks already, but it's still very hard to kind of tell. Our depth perception as like human beings, I'm getting real philosophical on you guys, is so strange and so interesting to know about, and to note that this is like, oh god, oh no. And just to know that like this little three-dimensional thing, this is how our eyes see it, as three-dimensional, yet in reality it's not even close. It's not three-dimensional at all. I couldn't get those stupid blocks out of the way. So very cool one. Let's go on to our sixth one. So here's our last one right here. You can almost guarantee there's something going on. I haven't seen something like this, but what looks to me, it looks kind of like like there's a bunch of layers going on, but you already know there's something going on. Something's detached. Something is happening here to make this thing not look so interesting. It's just like, whoa, what the freak is going on here? Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it actually looks like. Let's get this, see if we can get away from this place. Alright, so we're gonna kind of try to see. Yeah, it's disconnected. It all looks connected. So that's where my eye was playing on me. There's no layers at all, like they tried to show you. It's all one big kind of just like area. If you look at this way, or however we had it right there, something kind of like that. But it looked like there's like three different layers, when in reality they're just kind of chilling out. They're just kind of chilling out. Very cool to see. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm extremely just amazed by what I've been seeing. It's quite cool to see, and for me personally, I'm having a great time looking at all this. I know there's going to be so many skeptics out there thinking like, oh my god, xBuzzerman, this is the easiest thing to determine. Oh, you're just so dumb. So dumb. And yeah, you might be a genius with an IQ of 180, but for us common folk out there, this is cool to us. Another thing is looking at it post finding out what was the problem, or not the problem, but you know, the issue, the illusion is this all looks kind of connected, but in reality it's not. So that's kind of what they were going for, 3 different layers. Like it looks like it's just sliding down each of these layers, when in reality it's 3 separate layers, and not even attached to one another. So very cool map in general. I think that is the last one, guys. Yeah, that is number 6. That's the World of Illusions. If you guys want to check this out yourself, this is such an awesome map. I really do like it. I like all these illusions. The first one was kind of iffy. I mean, the second one's where it's really cool. Just optical illusions in general. If you guys have any more of these kind of maps or anything, I definitely would like to see them, because this is just a really cool kind of like thing that's happening on YouTube, where how they're just like playing with our senses and trying to control the world. But overall, very cool, very fun to watch, very fun. Hopefully you guys didn't know all of these, and you guys can kind of like, you know, have some fun and be like, oh wow, that looked cool. Otherwise, from that though, I think we're done. We're done with the video. Like I said, guys, comment down below saying, like, you know, go xBuzzyfarts, you know, something like that. Maybe I fell for this one. My favorite illusion was this one. My personal favorite one was like the figure 8 ones, because they totally got me confused. I did not think, I thought it was 3D, but it was actually 2D. So very, it's playing with my emotions. It's playing with something up here that's causing me to be like, whoa. Thanks once again, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you next time. Later.